Introduction to my hives and what I'm doing out here with them. This is the apiary site, which is way up in the top of the Karori Hills. As you can see today, you have no idea where this is because there's clouds everywhere. We're well up in the cloud layer, which made the bees quite grumpy today. I've just finished an inspection. So the hives are here. We have 2 hives and 1 pile of junk. Well, unused gear. So, pile of junk, nothing in there. Can of paint. So we've got the 2 hives. On the left we have the larger hive, which I've just added that new blue box to. Before that it was just the 2 bottom boxes, but they were completely packed with bees, so I've had to add another box to give them some more space to move into. The bees in that hive, the big one on the left, are really gentle. They're a bit grumpy today because it's cold and misty, and bees are tropical insects. They like warm weather, and just like you and me, they're not too happy when the weather there isn't that good for them. So that's the left hive, and they're growing really well. I was thinking of taking some honey off, and they certainly have plenty of it, but actually there are so many bees and so many cells full of new bees that I couldn't find a single frame that I could take out that actually had most of the frame covered in honey. Every frame had new bees being made in those bottom 2 boxes. Top box is just full of blank foundation sheets that they'll extract out into combs. The second hive here, which still only has 2 boxes because it's not growing nearly as quickly, is just here. And you can see that within those boxes, the bottom box is completely full, but the top box is probably only about half full at the moment, so it's another couple of weeks before that one's going to need another box. If we take a look, the only interesting things really that are different about my hives, I'm using the Hive Doctor bases, which are these plastic bases at the bottom. And these ones here actually have slats in the bottom which lets air in and lets varroa mites in the hive fall out, which helps to just act as a bit of a passive varroa control. Other than that, they're pretty standard beehives, doing everything by the book at the moment. If we look at this hive, you can see bees hanging out around the entrance. They're just fanning, keeping the temperature right inside the hive and waiting for the weather to get better so they can fly. They don't particularly like flying in this weather. What else can I cover? Yeah, so that's pretty much an introduction to my hives. And probably the next time I come out here, this box here is likely to go on top of this hive, and I may need another box for the other hive, so I'll have to make one up ready for that. Cool, see you later.